Don't turn the light out, let it burn brighter. I can see so clearly now. For every fear that's fading, another heart is waiting. It takes a man to hold things down. Come on, the people, man. Come on, the people, press. Get the camera slide. Yeah. Come on, people, come on. Come on, Brez. Pepe Guardiola, Brez. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, Brez. Woo. Major Breako. Oh, rolling tonight. I'm about to get stashed. Let's freaking go. This is the freaking news. Major Bombazzo. Let's freaking go. We are so back, Fred. We are so freaking back, baby. Woo-hoo. Go on. Now we will get the Guardiola has agreed a 1-year contract extension at Manchester City. Plus the ultimate further move. Me amigos and me amigas. Tonight, bro was at the gym. Getting some gains. Hitting that back session. When all of a sudden, I get a ping. I get a little doo-doo on my phone. I get a little doo-doo on my phone. I'm like, ooh, what's that all about? What's that all about, mate? A little boop on my phone. Get a little ping. I'm thinking, do I look at the ping? I mean, I'm trying to hit a juicy back session. Do I look at the ping? And I have to tell you guys something. I have to admit something to you right now, guys. For a moment, I was not gonna look at the ping. No. It could have been a disaster. I wasn't gonna look at the ping, Brett. But something inside of me, right here, said, LB, put the weight down. Put the weight down, because you need to look at this ping. So guys, guess what I did? I put the freaking weight down, man. I looked at the ping. Bro, I jumped up in the gym, man. I'm like this. Oh! People thought I hit a PR, bro. People thought I hit a PR. And then they seen the weight on the floor and they were like, what? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And I go, Guardiola, bro! And everyone looked at me in disgust. And they knew what happened, man. They knew what happened, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the situation. And tried to get home quick in it. Motorway shut. It was a rip. The situation's not my fault. Nothing I could do. Guys, Pep Guardiola has agreed a 1-year contract extension at Manchester City, plus the option of a further 12 months. For me, I'm absolutely buzzing about this. I'm absolutely buzzing about this news. I know some people have a few reservations about it only being a potential 1 year, but it is potentially a 2-year. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is insane news. This is the greatest manager of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Of all time. We have to just keep him as long as we can. And the fact we've got him for another year, yeah, and potentially 2 years, this is great news. This is great news. And you know what as well? We needed this. We needed this, guys, because, guys, we're in the dumps right now, yeah? I see him speaking to City fans, man, and City fans are down. Everyone's down. 4 losses on the row. Yeah, contract situations with a couple players. Yeah, pensioner FC in the middle. Everyone's down, man. And this is exactly what we need. And when I did that stream last night or yesterday morning, I said, you know what? Now would be a brilliant... You remember I said this? I literally said this yesterday. I said, this would be a brilliant time. I said this would be a brilliant time for Pep Guardiola to announce that he's staying. Because we need this, man. We need this. We need the boost. We're going to go play Spurs on Saturday, 5:30. Yeah? We're on 4 L's in a row, right? Potential crisis FC, potential not crisis FC, depending on where you fall on the scale. Yeah? And we needed some boost. Kevin De Bruyne's back. De Bruyne is back. He's back for Saturday. Pep's going to sign a new contract. All the mutants are flooding in. Look at this. Look at this. United first. Says Shameless with the sunglasses. Your streams have been a roller coaster. Bro, tell me, man. This is what I needed. I needed this. I've been down in the dumps. Honestly, man, I don't like doing these streams when we lose, man. I don't like it. Negative. And I want to do the positive streams, man. Yeah, this is the truth. And now, yeah, all I'm saying is this. Tottenham Hotspur, you're going to be holding the smoke on Saturday, mate, because we're going to cook. We are going to cook now. Yeah, Pep Guardiola is going to get some new tactics. Yeah, he's going to get some new tactics for Saturday. Kevin De Bruyne's back. Haaland's going to score. Yeah, and we are back, baby. We are so freaking back. Come on, man. Nah, I'm actually gassed about this news, man. I can't believe it. Yo, throw 350 mil down on the summer, yeah? Let's throw some more money down on the summer. 300 million in the summer on transfers, yeah? And let's just wind everybody up, man. Let's just wind everybody up. They're already crying. I'm always seeing it all over the timeline. Yeah, oh, that's the Premier League ruined for another 2 years. They're already crying their eyes out. Yeah, they're already crying. I bet Goldfish is already doing his new video. Oh, Premier League ruined for another 2 years. You know what I mean? Bet he's doing that. Premier League over. That's what it'll be. Yeah. We're already rattling them. Yeah, this is what we do best. You know when we're good, yeah? You know when City are good. You know we're good when we start rattling everybody. That's the truth. When everyone's getting rattled, yeah, that's when you know we're on it. We are Rattle FC. We rattle people. That's what we do. That's what we do. And yeah, this is fantastic news. Throw 350 million quid at the team in the summer, and we're ready to go again. You know what I mean? I'm buzzing with this, guys. I can't believe. You know what, guys? I did say, to be fair, this morning. I'm gonna take these off. I did say this morning. I thought he'd sign a contract, yeah, but part of me was starting to get scared, guys. Part of me was I was getting a bit worried. getting a little bit worried about it, getting a bit scared, thinking, well, what's he going to do? But I like this. I think this option. I wonder what the option is. Is that just his decision, or what's the option? I don't get what the option is. What's all that about? Don't fully understand what that's all about, the option. So yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, anyway, it's a 1 year plus 1 year. Be interesting to see your comments in the chat as well about this. Call Saeed. Yeah, you know what? I might call Saeed actually. Yo, where's my phone? Yeah, let's cook this guy. Yeah, honestly, this guy ringing me when we played sport in Lisbon. Yeah, it's not even his team. Yeah, let me ring this guy, cook this guy. Yeah. All the Arsenal fans as well, yeah. All the Arsenal fans as well. Yo, they can hold that as well because they've been waiting for him to leave. They've been waiting for him to leave, man. Yo, after the phone, Bray. Saeed probably punching the walls. Nah, he is. Yo, Bray. It's over. It's over again. The Premier League is over, Bray. 2 year contract. Well, 1 year plus 1 year, but we'll say 2 years because it sounds better.
2 years, but why can't he just leave, man? What's wrong with him, man? Is he not bored?
Why can't he just leave, guys? That's what he said. Why can't he just leave?
Now, what I'm hearing is that, yeah, he didn't want to go outside, and he wanted to go out on high like Fergie. So he didn't want to go outside, lose the league to Liverpool, and then go out on a whimper. Because remember Fergie, he left on a high, didn't he? So apparently he was saying that 1 more year, and then go out on a high like Fergie. That's what I'm hearing, man.
That's what you're hearing.
Guys. I'm hearing.
Who are you hearing? What is your source?
My source is coming from Main Road. Some guy from Main Road is very, very reliable. He's connected with the club, and yeah, he's chatting some proper stuff, man. You get me?
Nah.
Can you confirm that? What do you reckon to that, bro? It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Like not going out on a sad one.
Are you trying to shit on my good news here?
Broski, like, what's going on now, man? Like, why now?
Bro, you're meant to be happy for me, man, and you're shitting on my good news. What is all this about?
Why would I be happy? Why would I, who've seen your club win flipping trophy after trophy in the past 11 years, be happy, bro? Hey? Or does he want to wait for Amarin? Does he want to wait for the new man in town?
Yeah, he wants to cook Amarin again.
He
wants to cook Amarin, bro. You know what I mean?
The young Jose Mourinho, man, is in power right now. So you lot best be aware, man. December will come into the Etihad, mate. Yeah, best be ready. Yeah, Ruben Amorim, mate. This ain't no 10 hard mess around anymore. Yeah, you lot best be ready in the chat. Yeah, I see you, man.
Someone click
this. You know what I mean? You know, man, look, enjoy this year, man. He smacked you up. How much did he smack you up last time? 4-1.
Bro, we beat him 5-0 2 years ago, bro. It's a one-off game, man. We were in the mud.
One-off. We going down, man.
All right. Peace out, bro. See you in a bit, man.
Love.
Someone click that, innit? Yeah. Someone, big up. Someone click that, innit? Because if we cook them, yeah. If we cook them in December, then you know he's got to hold it. Huey's going to join me in a minute, by the way. We was going to do a stream tonight anyway, me and Hugh, and then this just so happened, just dropped it. This just so happened dropped, man. I think Lee's on a stream. I can't ring Lee. Lee's on a stream. Oh my god, guys, I'm fucking buzzing. I feel weird. You know what? As well, I'm so buzzing. I took a couple of days off over it. I couldn't be arsed in it, to be honest with you guys. I was like, yo, there's no news, nothing's happening. We've lost 4 in a row. I ain't getting on the stream just going, we've lost 4 in a row again, and just talk about something that we've always. I thought, you know what? Nah, sack this year. I'm having a couple of days off, and I had a couple of days off. I didn't watch no football, basically. Yeah, I didn't go on my phone. I wasn't on Twitter hardly. Wasn't doing nothing. I took a couple of days off, yeah, and then boom. Started yesterday, and I was like, right, I'm going to get slowly back into it now as we ramp up. And this needed this. I said it yesterday on yesterday's stream. I said, this would be a great time for this news to drop, man, just before the Spurs game. And now it has. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm proper up for that Saturday game now against Spurs. I'm proper up for this now. Yeah. We need to perform, man. That stadium should be rocking on Saturday as well, mate, because everyone's going to be buzzing. De Bruyne's back. Pep signed a new deal. It's a must-win game. I'm ready now. I'm so ready. So ready, man, for this. So ready. Right, let's bring in Hugh, man. Yo, big up. Yo, what are you saying, Bray?
10 years, you know. Maybe 11.
actually insane, bro. You remember when he first joined and people was like, he's only going to be there for 2 years. He's doing 10 years, man.
Bro, I literally just recorded a video. It's uploading to YouTube now, and I kind of went through that. I was like, you deep it, right? This guy loves our football club. He absolutely loves Manchester City Football Club. Yeah, you look at the timeline. The guy was the manager of his boyhood club. Yeah, Barcelona, the Catalan man, Pep Guardiola, for 4 years. Goes to Bayern Munich, new challenge. Comes to Man City, probably a new challenge. 3 years, 4 years, maybe. Your ticky-taka little Mediterranean bollocks won't last in England. We're now looking at 10, maybe 11 years of that man on your screen. Look at him. The arrogance, the audacity to sit there with 5 trophies around you, looking down that camera at all you freaks who said it wouldn't work. Show me what wouldn't work. Show me what about that. Zoom out, you mad thing. Zoom out. I want to see the trophies.
Zoom out.
Zoom. Show me what about that photo, yeah, says it doesn't work, and what about it says I'm finished. Business is not done. Business is yet to be finished. There's more to do. This guy's a psychopath. 4 in a row, 3 in a row, treble, centurions, back-to-backs, domestic clean sweeps. And the guy's still not done. He still says, I want more. City need a transition. The cycle's come to an end. New sporting director. He says, I want to be part of that. Let me eat. Let me cook. Lads, he's Mank. He's one of us. He is Manchester City. He's one of us. And he's not done. He's 10 years. Are you? Oh, man. I'm so gassed.
No, it's actually insane, bro. Because, like, I said yesterday on stream, yeah, I'll come to your super chats in a moment, guys. Big up, man. I said yesterday on stream, like, people was asking me, I did a Q&A, or was it today? It might have been today, actually. I fucking can't remember. Someone said to me, like, genuine opinion on, like, what you think's going to happen with him. And I said, my genuine opinion is I think he's going to sign a 1-year contract, but I don't think he really wants to. I think he's just going to do it because he don't want to leave City in the lurch. The fact that he signed a 1 year plus 1 year tells me that he's invested. And listen, we can speak about the 1 year plus 1 year because it is unusual. I don't think I've ever seen that with a manager before. Have you seen that with a manager? I've seen it with players, but I don't think I've ever seen it with a manager before.
What I would say on that is, if I'm Manchester City or I'm any club owner, I'm not offering that to anybody but Pep Guardiola. He's the only man in world football that I would give the license to sign 1 year, and then in a year's time we can talk about the next year. He's so good. He's so important to our whole deck of cards that you give him that freedom. And that breeds happiness and comfort into him as well. Because he goes, the club are satisfied with me. We have such a good relationship and dialogue that they're happy to just confirm me for 1 more year and let me think again in 12 months. That is what you call really, really good. What's the word for it when you run a business and you're like managing all the people and you're looking after your best assets? I don't know what the word is, but City are looking after the most important asset.
I know what you mean.
Really well. If that was even Mancini or Pellegrini, with all due respect to them, you say, listen, boys, you're either signing your 2 or 3 year contract or, we'll start to look elsewhere. But Pep Guardiola, if he says, look, I want to do 1 year, and then in 12 months, we'll talk about a following year. I'm not saying no, but we'll talk about it. You say, yeah. You say 110%, no problem at all. And Pep goes back and goes, that's proper. I like that.
Yeah. Now, 100%. You know what it as well? Like, people might not want to listen to it and might not want to hear it, but it might be 115 related. You know what I mean? It might just be like, you tell you what, I'll do 1 more year because I don't want to leave the club in the lurch, and I need to make a decision before the 115 outcome, because the outcome's not going to come until maybe February or March. So I can't really, and I think most people agree with this, we can't really wait for Pep until May to make a decision. Plus, that's a bit of a dick move anyway, because say we did get found guilty, like, what, he's just going to leave us? That's proper leaving us in the shit. So, like, what this does is, he says, right, I'll give you a year, and then after the 115, then I might extend even more, like, whatever. But I just think, for me, this is just a great deal. I think Viana coming in, obviously, as our new sporting director, I think he's going to enjoy that. You know, there was rumours going around that he's had conversations with Viana and he's happy with the appointment and that. I think that's going to be really exciting. I think, for me personally, I think Pep Guardiola is going to be buzzing to work with Viana. I think, because Viana's got a point to prove. Viana's got all this money all of a sudden to spend. So I just think this is brilliant news, man, and it allows Pep Guardiola the choice of what he wants to do next year. So I just think we needed it. I think this year, if he left this year, I just think we would have been in a bit of a mud a little bit because for me, the manager options, the manager choices are not too clear. You give it another year, all of a sudden you've got Nagelsmann. All of a sudden you've got Vinny Company with an extra year under his belt. You know, you've got a couple of other managers around Europe that are you know, doing bits as well. So I think we'll be in a much better place if he does decide to leave after the first year and doesn't extend for the second. I think we'll be in a much better place to say, right, this is our next manager. Because if you speak to City fans, right, and we probably have a different view. Like, not City fans can't agree themselves on like who our next manager should be. And I think in a year's time, I think we'll have a lot of City fans going towards the same guy. I think because we'll have a little bit more experience and we'll have a little bit more understanding of what's going on. But yeah, this we needed this, bro. 4 losses on the row. We've got Spurs coming up at the weekend, yeah. And for me, like we just needed some good news, innit?
No, the timing is fantastic, but like short term, the timing is fantastic, of course, off the back of 4 losses in a row. But long term, what it does for me is, and it should do for all of you, it breeds me with a huge amount of confidence and a huge amount of comfort, because it's always going to be, and you can tell me how it doesn't affect you at all, but it's always going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, bit of anxiety, new sporting director, bit of an era coming to an end with Tiki, potentially Pep leaving. It's always going to be a little bit, this is, you know, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, as you said, Pep has spoken to Hugo Viana. Pep would have spoken to Tiki, to Khaldoon, to Fran Soriano, to the Sheikh, and they would have all come together to talk about the plan moving forward. We're talking 5-10-year plan. Now, whether Pep's involved in that full 5-10-year plan, that's a totally different conversation. But the beginning of it is how you set the foundation. And Pep is obviously very satisfied with the plan for the foundation setting in a new era, both on and off the pitch for Manchester City. Because we all know about the off the pitch with the new sporting director, but on the pitch, there's 5, 6, 7 players going to go over the next 2-3 transfer windows, I would imagine, if not the next transfer window. That requires a huge amount of replacing, a huge amount of investment, and a huge amount of thought process as to how to get that right. Because you know this, bro. If you get one transfer window, a big transfer window, a lot of players in wrong, it can really set you off badly for a number of years. If you put your finances into a squad and a load of them don't work out, you're stuck with them. You need to get better players to replace them. They're not leaving because they're on big contracts. Pep's obviously very happy with the plan, and that makes me very happy. That makes me very comfortable on a footballing level. So look, on the 115 thing, who fucking knows? Who cares? I'm sure he's spoken about it with the board. I'm sure he's spoken about it with the ownership. Maybe he's been told, we're chilling. We ain't going down. We're not going anywhere. And he's saying, come, let's run it. But either way, comfy, man. Happy days.
Yeah, now 100%. Smash these likes up, guys. You've not done so already, man. Come on, get the likes up, people. You got to get these likes up. An official announcement confirming Pep Guardiola's new Manchester City contract is expected in the coming days. So yeah, I think they want to get this out by the game on Saturday, innit? They want to get this out by the game on Saturday, and obviously it's already done now anyway, but like get it out official. And it just gives us a massive boost, man. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for it now. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Sometimes, yeah, when you're down in the dumps and that, yeah, you need something to be like, yo, fucking come on, man. And like this for me, yeah, it might not do it for everyone. Like everyone can feel it or whatever, yeah. But for me, this just gets me right up for it now. And for Saturday, I can't wait for this game on Saturday now. And like, I just want the team to give everything they've got on Saturday and get the 3 points. We get the 3 points, yeah. Then we got Anfield next. And I'm like, right, let's fucking go there and get a 3rd win in 20 years. You know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm like, come on, guys. Maybe we can get a win. And all of a sudden, it just changes. I remember it happened with happened to Arteta, didn't it? You remember when Arteta was going through a bad period at Arsenal and he signed a new contract? Sort of like just, you know, it kind of picks you up a little bit, doesn't it? So, yeah,
no, it should build a bit of somewhat of a siege mentality. You know, it should breed a certain level of aggression throughout the club. You know, it's a statement. It's a massive statement from Pep and the club to pull this off. You know, it's huge, massive credit to those in the club who pulled this off, who spoke with Pep and who comforted Pep and, you know, organized this deal with Pep. Massive credit to them. This makes everyone in the club feel really confident and really powerful, as it should do. Even at a slightly weaker ebb than we're used to, with no Rodri and injuries and, you know, uncertainty over squad selection week in, week out. Everyone
Yeah.
should get a boost off this. From the south stand to the pitch to the boardroom, everyone should get a boost off this. If there was ever a time to go and forget about those 4 losses in a row, click into gear and get some momentum building, it's this Saturday. It's this Saturday. And the beauty of it is there's so long left to go in the season. This is a great time to get that boost. So I hope they take advantage.
Yeah, nah, 100%, 100%. Craig says, yes, 100%. This will be the end of Pep at City. He will either leave 2026 or 2027 if he activates the second year. The deal is 2 years with a 1-year break clause, says Craig. So this is literally the end, apparently. Like, he probably isn't staying after that, which is a bit of a shame, but it's what it is. Let me go through some of these member chats and super chats, man. They've been waiting a while. Big up Anakin, 14 months, says Sam Lee Bombazzo. Hopefully this inspires or motivates the team and we get the City of recent years back and we go for 5 in a row. Yeah, facts, man. All of a sudden, I'm like buzzing for this game on Saturday now. I mean, I was kind of up for it, but I was sort of going into it a bit like
I was a bit because I was like, if Saturday goes sour, it could go really sour. Like,
yeah. All of a sudden now I'm like, yo, I can't wait for this Saturday game, man. I can't wait for this Saturday game. Big up Soral says I wanted more than 1 year extension. Well, it is 2 with a year break clause, effectively, isn't it? It depends how you say it. It's 1 year plus 1, 2 years with a break clause. So that's just that's the best we're gonna get, Al. You know what I mean? For me, I'm backing this. I'm backing this. I get why some people are saying that, and you're not alone. There are a few people out there who think that we would be better off getting a new manager on a 5-year contract. But I'm sorry, when Pep Guardiola's there, yeah, you don't say no to that. You just don't. Will says a bottle of rival tears to everybody. Let's go, says Will, with a super chat. Big up, bro. Lee says, what a boost this is for us. We needed this. Pep's staying. We did need it, Lee. Facts. And again, I just want to see this translate to the performance on Saturday, man. Big up Fee says, LB coming in. What? Yo, relax. Chill. No need. Bro, you see the super chat?
Wait.
Fee.
Here's the super chat. Fee Gillis.
Calm down. Yeah, it's not that exciting. Danny says, yes, LB and chat. Great to see you guys again. The lads need to be fired up for Saturday after this. In the words of Pep, I need that. We need that. Yeah, bro, there's no excuses now for Saturday. There's no excuses. The players are going to be up for it. Yeah, they're going to be fucking fired up for it. Kevin De Bruyne's back. Yeah, I'm just can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. Kevin De Bruyne. I was already pretty buzzing to see Kevin De Bruyne start, to be honest with you. I can't lie. Yeah, but now Pep, new contract. Rodri's there with his Ballon d'Or. Yo, imagine we lose on Saturday now, yeah? Pep's just signed a new contract. Kevin De Bruyne starts, and Rodri's there with his Ballon d'Or, and we go drop a L. Surely not. Surely not. That would be typical City. That would be typical City. But nah, I reckon we're going to get the W, man. Big up Danny says, the Hugh speeches always hit different. Big up, bro. Osmodius for a year says, so I guess everyone who thinks Pep extending ruins the league for the next 2 years aren't so sure about the whole 115 inconvenience. Yeah, true, bro. True. Yeah, that 115 thing, listen, I can't tell you how I feel about 115 because I change every day. I do. 1 minute I'm like, yeah, we're getting relegated. Next minute I'm like, yeah, we're going to bust case. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how
care.
to feel.
I really don't care. There's nothing to work off. There's no information to work off. I'm just don't think about it till it happens.
Yeah, big up Joe. Big up Joe, man. See that. Yeah, man, honestly, I can't. Harry Man says, big up Joe. Harry Man says, yes, boys, another year of dead football. No balls through to Haaland and Gundo and Bernardo shitting it up and getting starts. Can't wait. Nah, man, listen, stop the hatred, man. Yo, stop online hate, guys. Come on. Stop the online hate. This is no need for this, yeah? Nah, I'm buzzing. I can't wait for it, man. I'm ready. I reckon we're going to slap. I reckon this is it now. We're about to kick into gear, yeah? This Saturday, boom. It's going to be on it. Are you going to the game, bro? You flying over or nah?
Nah. I booked the derby, though. I'm going to Manchester Derby in a few weeks' time. I'm thinking of going to Anfield maybe next week if I can get a ticket, but I'm back on it now. I've got that juice again now for going to games all of a sudden. I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I want to go to games again.
Bro, this is going to bang, man. I tell you what, the atmosphere in that stadium on Saturday, I think could pop off, I think the fans are just going to be, but it's 5:30 kickoff, so everyone's going to be like, have a few drinks, have a bit of scran, you know what I mean, with your mates and that, and I think it's going to pop.
This is a personal request to the 1894 group. If there was ever a time to whip out one of your mad banners, please do it Saturday. Whip out one of your Hola, Bienvenidos, banners, you know, when they do it in Spanish and all that shit. Like, I don't know. Be creative. That's what your jobs are. Whip out a banner, man. Get a banner out. Let him know. We're all buzzing.
Nah, facts, man. Facts. I'm just trying to see if there's any more news coming out on the actual details of like the contract, like what that actual clause is about the extra year. Like, what are the specifics on that? Craig in the chat saying it's a break clause. He's saying it's a 2 years with a break clause. Sam Lee's saying it's a 1+1.
I personally think I don't know if this is just hype and just me being buzzing reading into it. I don't think it's guaranteed to be the end. I know Craig Party Time is saying that this is it. This is the last dance, if you like. I don't think it is. I think Pep's the kind of man that if this Hugo Viana era, you know, starts to pick up some steam, and all of a sudden City start to look like, you know, we're bringing in some big names. We've handled our player transition very well. I think you could see more 1+1s, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. He's in no rush. He's not exactly an old man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's the end. I think this is just Pep saying, I'm locked in. Put the seatbelt back on.
This is very true. Remember when they told us he rejected us? All United fans were like, Amorim rejected City. Maybe actually now it's clear as to why Amorim didn't join Manchester City. It's because he joined United. It's because Pep Guardiola signed a new deal. So, you know what I mean?
I didn't want that guy. I never wanted him.
I didn't want him anyway.
I didn't want him. I never bought into this. Oh, but, you know, he was Portuguese love fest. He had Viana at Sporting. We should go get him. I don't give a bollocks. He's not good enough to succeed Pep Guardiola. Sorry. No, I don't care. I never wanted him. My list was Xabi Alonso, no particular order. Vinny Kompany is my number one. I want Kompany. I'm locked in for that. Vincent Kompany.
You on the Kompany train, yeah?
Yeah, I'm locked in. Vincent
bro.
Kompany. Yeah, Vincent Kompany 2027. That's what I'm looking at now. Yeah. Do your thing in Germany, Vinny. Get back to Manchester. I know you.
He's definitely the next City manager, by the way. Now, I know a lot of people in the chat are going to hate that, but he's definitely the next City manager. Unless he absolutely stinks the gaff out at Bayern, he is definitely the next City manager.
Absolutely. And Pep, bro, chat, you can all argue with yourselves day and night. Pep has said it for years. Vincent Kompany. Pep has said it. The horse's mouth. Pep has said Kompany will manage Manchester City. You may not like it. That's totally up to you. That's cool. It's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. We'll sit back here on LB's channel in 3-4 years' time, and we'll go, Vincent Kompany's the manager. My shock. It's happening.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, and the thing is as well, right? If he does sign that extra contract as well, or like the 2 years, that means Vinny will have 3 years in the Bundesliga. So this whole thing about experience and that'll be gone. He'll have 3 years. So if he wins the next 3 or it'll be 2 really, in it, because obviously you'll have to make the decision in his 3rd year. If he wins the Bundesliga this year, wins it next year, and gets Bayern to the semi-finals in the next 2 games, there's no reason why people should be saying, like, no, unless you just don't want him because he's an ex-City player. You don't want to, like, ruin his legacy or whatever. Like, experience will go out the door. He definitely, for me, yeah, I'm with Craig. For me, I think this just stinks of Kompany's going to be the next Manchester City manager. I think, you know what? Wouldn't be surprised me, yeah? Wouldn't surprise me if this is like already sort of pre-agreed with Vinny now. If they get onto Vinny now and be like, right, Pep signing a 1-year contract +1, basically in a year or 2 years, we'll come and get you in it.
Yeah, just don't stink up the gaff in Munich, and
that's literally all he has to do is just not stink. Like, just win the Bundesliga, which should be pretty easy with the team that they've got, and just get to the semi-finals. We're not even saying win the Champions League. We're just saying get to the semi-finals, and that's probably enough.
Give a good account of yourself. Give a good account of yourself in Europe. Yeah, I see Fee us a super chat there. She just messaged me on Instagram as well. She want to clear her name because that one you thought was a bit mad was look at that, the £2 one there from Fee Gillis.
Oh, super chat. Oh, let me have a look.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't have the screen up. All this.
She messaged me on Instagram there. She's going to clear her name.
Chat. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the way it was worded, I mean, it was very sus. Oh, that's all I can say. This defense has been rejected. You are guilty of the crime.
No, she's a legend.
Guilty. Big up the thing. I'm only messing.
Nah, it's true though. It's true though. True say about Kompany. I'd say obviously there's no like you can't sign anything like that, but I'm sure gentleman's agreement type stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Don't stink, Vinny, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon.
Let me ask you a question in chat. Let me know what you think as well in the chat, because I get asked this by the chat all the time. You always ask me, so I'm going to throw this back on you guys here. You guys can answer the question for once, right? I'm going to turn tables. I get asked all the time, bro, on stream. I got asked it today, actually, on the stream I did. Is it wise to do a rebuild of a squad when the manager's only going to be here for another year or maybe 2 max? Because I get asked all the time. People always say to me, you shouldn't really do a rebuild if the manager's only going to be there for a year. You should get a new manager in. If you're going to spend 300 million, 350, which is what we're saying this squad needs, yeah, should you really do that with a manager with only 1 year? For me personally, I don't have a problem with it, because for me, Viana's the guy who's picking the players. Viana's the sporting director. Now, obviously, Pep can have his influence on that, but in my opinion, Viana's got to buy players for the Manchester City as a team, as a club, and to fit a certain style. So when Pep leaves and a new manager comes in, yeah, it's smooth transition, because they're going to play the same style as Pep, and it's not an issue. So personally, I get asked this question all the time, and I get it. It's a good question. I don't really see it as an issue. I don't know if you do. Like,
no, I think you have to. Like, what's the point in having the Ferrari with the Fiat 500 engine? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? If you have Pep Guardiola, don't care. It doesn't matter if he's here for 1 year or he's here for 10. Give him the tools he needs for while he's here. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn to Pep Guardiola and say, when he says, "Can you bring me X and Y player? Can you bring me Musiala?" And we say, "No, we're going to give you fucking James Milner because you're only going to be here for a year." Like, what's the point in that? And also, it's about long-term effect. Who's to say that Pep is leaving after a year or after 2 years? If you continuously still give Pep the assets he needs and give him confidence that this new era is going in the right direction, you give yourself the best chance of keeping Pep for even longer. It's within your short-term interest and your long-term interest to invest properly, accordingly. So give the fucking money.
I just don't really see it as an issue. I get why people are asking the question. I'm not dismissing it and saying, nah, it's stupid. Like, I get why people are saying it, but for me, like, first of all, you can't run your football club like that, right? Because people, the counter argument to what I'm saying is, yeah, but we need to get a manager in, give him a 5-year contract so they can deal with the rebuild, right? And I say, okay, I understand you. I understand your train of thought. What happens if the manager that you get in to oversee the rebuild in the first year is shit and you end up 6th? You're going to sack the manager. And then what's the point? You might as well have just kept Pep. There's no guarantee, by the way. This new manager that you're going to get in who's going to do the 5 years and is going to oversee the rebuild is going to be good. What about you might get someone who's trash? You might get Mitchell and he just be trash. You might get Nagelsmann, he's trash. You might get Company, he could be trash. So for me, I'm like, I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. And in a perfect world, you're probably right. But that's on the basis of the alternative, which is your alternative, is by giving the new manager a 5-year contract. What about if that manager is actually just dead and he gets sacked after a year? Then you just wait. It's the same principle then. You just wasted your 300 mil. That's what you're telling me is going to happen with Pep. So I just don't really see it as an issue. I get why people are saying it, but for me, I just think it's a bit overstated, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's required regardless, whether there's Pep or there's no Pep. I think it's required. I'd rather a new set of players or a new core of players come in and we see them under Pep, so at least we know if the players are trash or if it's the manager. You know, I don't think it's a big deal. I think short term for the minute.
Yeah, this is. I see a couple of people in the chat as well here. Yeah, I think this is a good point. Contracts now, I think are going to get ramped up. Yeah, Haaland, we're hearing positive news on Haaland. To be fair, we've heard positive news on Haaland for like 6 months, maybe even a year, that he's going to get a new deal. Rodri, we know he was offered a new contract. Yeah, Sam Lee obviously told us that. He was offered a new contract, a big contract. There was a bit of a translation thing going on. You know what I mean? Some people said Rodri was basically saying, we're going to wait and see, sort of hinting that he might leave after the contract. And some other people said, nah, actually, he was pretty buzzing. I think Rodri's going to sign a new contract now. I think Haaland's going to sign a new contract now. I think Foden will sign a new contract. Who else will sign a new contract? Maybe Edison. For me, Edison's the big one. Yeah. People don't like speaking about it. People want to speak about Haaland, Rodri, and that. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm an Edison fanboy. I hold my hands up. I am. Portuguese, yeah. No more Algerian, innit? You know what I mean? My Algerian roots have gone now, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm now Portuguese, guys. Yeah.
Now, big up the Algerians, though. Big up the Algerians every
nah,
time.
that's Algeria. 1, 2, 3 for Algeria. But nah, I think Edison might now look at going. Oh yeah, it's not Portuguese. It's fucking Brazilian. Wrong country.
I wasn't sure what you're on about there. I was like, who are you talking
about? Wrong country. I think Portugal back in the day, yeah, they did colonize Brazil.
Yeah, let's not go down that route. Let's not go down that route.
No, we're going down that route. Yeah. but okay, Brazilian. Yeah, I'm not Brazilian.
Back in the day.
Back in the day when bad shit happened. Yeah. So listen, I think get that sorted as well, and then go and drop 120 mil on Verts, man. Come on. Sort me out a big transfer here. Please. Go and drop me 120 mil. Go and get me 120 mil, Florian Wirtz. Yeah, ring up Musiala and say, don't sign that contract, man. You know what I mean? Come to City and play for Pep and that. We need to go out now, yeah? And, the last transfer window, right? Yeah, we got Gundogan on free, whatever. We got Savio 25 mil. Last year, we got Guardiola, decent price. We got Nunes, like whatever you think of Nunes. Like, we've not really, shown that we got the financial capacity. Yeah. After this 115 will be done by the summer. The 115 will be over. So let's assume that we're going to get not guilty. Yeah. Because if we get found guilty, then it's a completely different conversation. Let's assume that we're going to get found not guilty. Yeah. Especially given the fact that City is spending £300 million on a new stadium, stand and all that kind of stuff. We have the financial capacity to go and spend the money, man. I'm telling you, we're at our best when we're rattling people. We didn't rattle anyone in the summer. Did we rattle anyone in the summer by signing Savinho and Gundogan? No one was rattled. Yeah. We need to rattle people. Go out in the summer. Go and spend 115, 120 and get Wirtz. Go and get me a Rodrigo. Go and get me the best centre-back. We're going to link with a centre-back today from Leipzig. Can't remember his name. We've got to link with a new centre-back. We need to start acting like a big, big club, man, and invest. And people say, I can't do that. Well, we did it, and then we got Centurions, man. In his second year when he went out and spent 300 million. Yeah. We did the Centurions. So don't tell me we can't do it. Don't tell me that it's not FIFA. Well, we've done it before. We did the Centurions, mate. So did that just not happen?
It can be FIFA.
We have the money. We have the money. We've not spent a lot of money over the years, yeah? We've got the second highest net sales in the world in the last 6 years. Only Benfica have got a better profit on player trades than us. In the whole world, bro. Did you see that? Did you see that by CIA? Yeah. CIES. Yeah. So it's people need to stop acting like we're broke, man. We got
we need to flex our financial muscles, man. Why not flex the financial muscles? As a fan, I've been chasing. You know when they say your first high is always the greatest high, and you're always chasing that first high again. You know what I mean? Yep. I'm chasing that Haaland signing feeling again. You know when we signed Haaland and it sent shockwaves through world football. Everyone went, oh shit. Everyone knew that was the missing piece of the jigsaw. City are complete now. They have a bad boy forward. They have Kevin De Bruyne. They have Rodri, blah, blah, blah. And we all got giddy. We were all like, this is insane. City have signed the hottest prospect striker in world football, and they beat Real Madrid to it. Chasing that feeling again. And this summer's a good time to do it. Go and pull out a big bad boy name out of somewhere that no one else could pull off except us and Real Madrid. You know those names in world football right now that only ourselves and Real Madrid have the pulling power to do right now. Your Wirtz, your Musialas, these big dog names. Rodrigo, obviously at Real Madrid. We're probably the only club that could pull off a Rodrigo signing. Go and do it. Go and do it. Let everyone know. City have been found innocent. City have got Pep on a new contract. City have got Rodri on a new contract. City have got Haaland on a new contract. City got Foden on a new contract. And they've just signed X, Y, and Z. And everyone goes, bosh, mic drop. Yeah. You know, one of those ones.
Yeah. Nah, this is what we need, man. This is what we need. I you know what? All the Arsenal fans who for the last 2 years have been saying, we can't get rid of Arteta because when Pep leaves, we'll be the next in line. It's like, okay, well, first of all, Pep's now not leaving for at least another year, maybe 2. Also, you've now got Slot to deal with as well. That is too funny. I can't lie. I obviously don't want Liverpool to win the league. I obviously want us to win the league, right? But if Liverpool win the league under Slot, that'd be hilarious. We'd have to hold smoke as well. We would be collateral damage. Yeah, in the situation.
I don't think so. I don't think you can really give City smoke for not winning a fifth in a row. I think it's more funny at
Yeah,
that point.
well,
Really. It's like
yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, but like the fact that Slot comes in and wins it in his first year with no signings other than Chiesa, I think we would definitely have to hold some smoke, but I think it would be minimal.
I think it'd be
Hit
minimal, but
marker, we're
I
getting
think
a
it'd
hit
be
marker, bro.
yeah. I think it's more that the smoke would have to be directed at North London, the red side of North London. Absolutely, it would have to go that direction. You know, he just steps in line. I love that phrase they seem to use it at Arsenal a lot. The next in line, the next in line, as if this is like a God-given right to be whoever the fuck is next in line after Pep Guardiola. Slotman comes in from wherever he came from, PSV or whatever it was, and says, I'm cutting the line. I'm cutting the line. I'm gonna go and take that league after you lot have been fighting for it for 2 years. But
Here's a question for you. Here's a question. Chat as well. Let me know this as well, yeah. Do you think that this could influence Zubimendi to join? Because if you think about it, right, Zubimendi, obviously, I think Zubimendi massively regrets not joining Liverpool. And Liverpool fans in the chat, I said he made a huge mistake. I backed you as a football club and said, I don't know why he didn't join Liverpool. That's a stupid decision, right? So for me, I'm looking at this now thinking, okay, well, the conversation now with Zubimendi, I don't think we're getting Zubimendi, right? I genuinely, I think we're going to get Richie or someone, yeah? But the conversation with Zubimendi is now completely different. Hear me out, right? The conversation before was, hi, Zubimendi, we've got a injury to Rodri. He's out. He's going to be back in August. We're screwed at the moment. Can you come and join us for a year? And he's sitting there going, okay, I can join City. That's mint, yeah? Like, at the moment, in terms of like current last 10 years, the biggest club in England in the last 10 years in terms of trophies won, right? That's great. I'm playing for a team that can win the Premier League this year and the Champions League this year as well. That's great. He's then thinking to himself, however, Rodri's then back in the summer and Pep's leaving in the summer. Now, we can literally say to him, look what we did to Rodri. We took Rodri, who was already a good player when he was in Spain, yeah, and we didn't take him from the trash can. Yeah, he was already pretty good. And we made him the best player in the world, winning Ballon d'Or, and arguably the greatest CDM of all time, in my opinion, right? We can do something similar to you. And I think now he's signing that deal. Maybe we could get him. As it happens, yeah, I don't think we're going to get Zubimendi. I don't think we're going to go for him. I don't think we're going to try. But if we did try, I think we've got much more of a chance of getting him now than we did before. Much more.
I think it boosts our chances with signing anyone beyond Zubimendi as well. You know, the ones that we're all really licking our lips over are the potential Musialas and Verts of this world. You know, the big dog replacers. You know, for the new era of Manchester City with Kev obviously slowing down and maybe leaving. We're all looking at who's going to be the next guy, who's going to be the next group, the next core. I think this absolutely boosts our chances of doing that well, doing that to a high standard. You know, Rodrigo's, whoever, Musiala, they're all now saying Pep staying for 1, maybe 2 more years. Let me go and play. Let me go and play for him. Why not? So yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, facts. Keep your comments coming in the chat, man. Why wouldn't we try though? The reason I don't think we're gonna. Well, bro. There's been 0 links. 0.
I think we will. I think we will try.
Like, there's been nothing. Like, we got a link to him last week, and the source was dead. And I read the article. It was just made up. Like, I don't know. I just don't think we're gonna go for him, bro. I think we're gonna go for someone like Richie. I think we're gonna go for a 6'8" rather than Zubimendi, who's mainly a 6. But I think for me, I think we're making a mistake there. For me, I think Zubimendi is perfect. I watched him for Spain, man. This guy's a joker. Joker. But we'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day,
why do you think it'll be a 6'8"? What's that based on? Why not just a 6? What have you read to suggest that? I think City know they've made that mistake already by going for 6'8".
I just don't think we're going to get an out-and-out. I think we're going to sign a 6'8", bro.
I think if we don't get an out-and-out 6, a specialist number 6, it really diminishes our chances of winning the league this season.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem you've got, right? If you sign an out-and-out 6, right, you've got to sign someone that's mint so then they can legit play. The problem is, like, we signed Phillips, yeah? The drop-off from Rodri to Phillips was, and I don't mean to disrespect, like, Phillips here, but it was ginormous. It was It was so big, bro. It was insane. The drop off between Rodri and Phillips. Yeah. So you can't. So the problem is, right? So that's why I always said, if you're going to sign someone to play that role, they've got to be a 6'8", because they've got to be someone that can play regularly. Yeah, in like Gundogan did, and then be decent enough. And then obviously then there'll be match sharp because they're playing football matches. If you're going to sign someone as an out and out CDM, yeah, they've got to be like class so good that you can actually go, you know what, Rodri, you're not playing today. You know what I mean? Or Rodri, you've had a bit of a dodgy game. Zubimendi's in. Yeah, because there are times now and again that you just drop not the best performance in the world, not stinkers, and you can actually play someone. We don't really have that option. We've not had that option basically forever. Because as good as Gundogan was, like, let's be honest, like, you're not going to play Gundogan like just bare times when Rodri was fit. So for me, and the thing is as well, yeah, here's another thing. If you play Zubimendi and Rodri, you can play them both together, you know. You can do that. People are like, no, you can't do that. You can. You can definitely do that. 100%. I don't see why people are saying you can't do it. You can do it.
You can, but he's by nature, he's a specialist number 6 who can play number 8, which is just the reverse of what we're used to, which is a number 8 who can play as a number 6. That's what I'm after. I'm not saying just get a guy who can only play 6 like the way Calvin Phillips did. I'm saying get me someone whose predominant thing is being a defensive midfielder, not a guy whose predominant thing is a number 8 or a box to box who can play as a number 6. I think we need a force in the defensive midfield area who's comfortable there. That's their thing. That's their bag. They know what they're at.
Who would you go for? Who would be your number one choice?
Zubimendi. Without a doubt. And it's such an easy deal to pull off. Well,
if you can convince him to join.
I don't see why you wouldn't. I don't care. I don't care that he rejected Liverpool. And this may upset a few Scousers. We have more pulling power than you. A lot more.
Bro, Liverpool have been rejected by a lot recently. You know what I mean? A lot. Like, I don't know, man.
Call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. I don't care about club size. I don't care about 21 league titles. Any of that bollocks. At this present moment, City have significantly more pulling power than Liverpool. If Pep Guardiola calls you and says, I want you to come and play for my team, that's a much bigger tickle of your ego than Arne Slot calling you. With all due respect. So if Pep rings him and says, look, this is what I want from you. Spanish to Spanish. Look what we did to Rodri. All that jazz you just went through there. You could be that guy right now. And he'll explain to him what the future would look like when Rodri's back, which obviously, as you've gone over, it's very capable of working. You're double pivot, you're 6'8", you're whatever. It's a no-brainer. It's a literal no-brainer. And his wages aren't going to cost an arm and a leg. You give him decent wages. You give him good wages. You're not going to break the bank.
150 you give him.
What?
150 a week.
That's what I was going to say. 150.
Craig in the chat saying Edison at Atlanta could be him.
I haven't seen enough of him. I don't know much about him.
Andy says if Erling's getting 500k, then Rodri will want 450k, then Zubby on 250k. Nah, don't put Zubimendi on 250k though. Why would you put him on 250k? No way.
What was Rodri on when he started off? Can someone quick fact?
Probably on 150, bro.
What was Rodri on when he started off, chat? If he's on, you have to put up the Zubimendi like that. Are you coming into the club with bigger pedigree and bigger rep than Rodri did when he first arrived?
When did he join City? What year?
2020, I want to say. 2019, 2020.
It says it. Obviously, this isn't always accurate. It says 120 grand a week he was on, and then he signed a new contract in 2022, well, up to 220.
So with inflation and the way it's gone since then, you can take all that into account. 150, I think, is perfectly reasonable. Perfectly.
Yeah, me too, bro. 100%, man. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it's a situation of, like, I think Nunes is on, like, 150 or something. Yeah. Phillips came in on 150. Just give him 150, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But you obviously point out the progression line for him. You show him the players who came in and in very quick time up their pay grade. Very quick time up their pay grade. You know, all you have to do is perform really well for 1, maybe 2 seasons, and you generally get a pay rise at Manchester City. They look after their assets. They look after who means a lot to them. So it's not as if you sign a 5-year contract at 150 and City all of a sudden go, oh, well, they're not getting any more. Did we not give Julian Alvarez a new contract?
We give him a new contract in the first season.
Exactly. And
I
bumped his
swear
pay
to God,
rise.
we give him. I swear to God, he signed a contract after like 6 months because he was on like 30
Exactly.
grand a week, and we was like, "Yo, you can't be on 30 grand a week, bro." You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And we
Exactly.
put
So
we put him up.
we are a very, very good club for promoting and rewarding players for their efforts and for their
Mm.
successes and for their progression. There's no reason not to come to City for Zubimendi. Sorry, you're too good to play for Real Sociedad for your whole career. Unless you really fucking love Sociedad that much, and he's one of those guys like Totti. Respect, crack on, do your thing. But if you really believe you deserve a bit more, now's your time, brother. You're not going to get a better time.
Yeah, no, definitely. Let me come through some of these super chats, man. There again, they've been here a while. Bill Joe says major boost for Saturday. Oh, I read that out before. Yeah, Bill Joe, man. Yeah, defo, bro. Bill Luke says now Pep is staying. I fully expect him to rebuild with fresh players. Yeah, man, we got to get the checkbook out, mate. Yeah, we got to. And I know people find it difficult, yeah, to talk about selling players, but you can't keep them forever. Not everybody can retire at your football club, guys. It's not possible. You have to make difficult decisions, and sometimes you have to sell players that you don't really want to sell, but you're doing it for the long-term benefit of the football club. And I know a lot of people struggle with that, but that's just the truth. So expect a couple people to. I said it in the summer, by the way. Now it didn't materialize because Edison didn't end up leaving, but I said it all summer. Yeah, and even towards the end of the season, I said to you guys all the time, expect someone to leave who you don't expect. I said it. People who in this stream all the time will know I said it. And then we got the bombazzo that Edison was going to get off. And listen, if they would have paid the money, he would have been gone. Let's just have it right. If they would have paid 50 mil, he wouldn't be a City player anymore. It's only because they bidded 25 mil that they didn't go. Again, expect the same. Expect someone that maybe you don't expect. One thing I would say is it's kind of obvious who's going to leave this year. So it's maybe we're not going to get that unexpected one. The big one for me is Ake or Stones. I really wouldn't be surprised if one of those two left. Really wouldn't be surprised because with the injuries that they. You what?
I wouldn't be surprised if both left.
Well, the problem is you can't really let them both leave because they're both homegrown, innit? And if Jack Grealish ends up leaving as well, which is a potential at this moment.
Musiala homegrown.
Musiala's homegrown.
There's quick maths, quick one in, one out. Easy, so easy like that.
I think for me, Frimpong, I reckon he's going to end up joining us. I just think it's an easy deal. We need a right back. He's homegrown. It's just an easy one.
No.
Callum Doyle will probably step up. It wouldn't surprise me if he steps up to the first team. We do have an issue with homegrown. I know Martin loves to talk about homegrown players, but we do need to look at
that. What's his name? Frimpong's not what we need. I promise you, he's not what we need. Everyone thinks that's what we need. We're all going to look at Jeremy Frimpong similar to how we look at Rico Lewis. Really, really good technically and really good going forward. Offers quite a lot. But defensively, he's not a prime Kyle Walker replacement defensively. And I'm not asking him to be a prime Kyle Walker replacement defensively. That's too much of an ask. Kyle Walker was the best we've ever seen. But he's not a good defender. I promise you.
I'd go for Porro. I know it costs dough, but I'd go for Porro.
Pedro, that's a shout. That's a shout. But it's not going to happen.
Porro.
I'd go for Porro, but it's not going to happen.
People asking me about Hakimi. Bro, I don't know what's going on with him.
Too much controversy.
I think Pedro Porro for me is the one. We used to own him. You know what I mean? We used to own him. I'd go for him, but it's going to cost dough. Big up Charlie says, I leave. He resigns. You're welcome, boys. Big up Charlie, man. Big up, bro. Big up Jess says, Pep and company talk all the time. They chat weekly, says Jess. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Pep probably rings him for advices and stuff. Big up Ruston says, I have a funny feeling that it will be Xavi. I think Xavi joins Pep's coach. That's, you know what's an interesting take, that.
That would be mad. Imagine.
Let me check the odds on it.
Xavi. That would be mad.
Xavi Hernandez is.
Xavi's not becoming a part of anyone's coaching staff. He's just managed Barcelona to a league title.
He's 25 to 1 as well. Nah, but do you not understand? Yeah, no, but the thing is though, right? Xavi's now out of a job. Right? He's out of a job.
Yeah.
He can't go anywhere else in Spain.
No.
Right? So he's Spanish. He's done. He can't go to PSG. Because Luis Enrique's just signed a new contract. He can't go. He's not going to go anywhere else in France, right? Maybe he might go to like a Monaco, but is he really going to go there? Probably not. So he's not going to go anywhere else in France. Germany, well, he's not going Bayern because they've got Vincent Kompany. Maybe he might take the Leverkusen job, but that's a bit of a step down, with all due respect. His options from Barcelona are very limited unless he wants to take a bit of a jump down. So yes, You might have to swallow your pride a little bit and join as a coaching staff. But this guy, by the way, as well, yeah, he's never played in England in the Premier League. He's never managed in England. If he joins as a coaching staff, like Rustin's saying, I'm just speculating. I'm not saying I definitely want this to happen. He could join the coaching staff. He could understand the club. I don't know if he speaks English. He could start to learn English. They've got a whole year to learn a bit of English. Yeah, he can start to see that these grounds, some of these because one of the things that shocks a lot of managers, right? They turn up. They've never managed in England before. They've never played in England before, right? And they go, "Oh, first game, fucking buzzing, fucking Crystal Palace away. Oh, where are Crystal Palace last season? Oh, they finished 15th. Oh yeah, this will be easy." And it's like, no, you don't get it, man. This ain't how it works. And then boom, you get cooked, and the manager's like, "What happened?" And it's like, yeah. So, listen, it wouldn't surprise me if that happened, but I don't know. I don't know if Xavi's going to work. And my problem with Xavi, Rustin, yeah, is I looked at his Champions League record. I think he only had 2 or 3 runs at it with Barcelona. It's not great, you know. Champions League is not great. That's my only issue. But I don't know. Listen, like I say, the manager list isn't extensive at the moment. Big up for the 5 months. Johnny with the 14 months says Pep extension, Haaland, Rodri, Foden, Edison dropped 300 million in the summer, and we are cooking. Absolutely buzzing about this. Yep, facts. Edison for me is the one I want to see now. Get him signed, man. Rodri needs to go get the Zubimendi deal done. Yep, I agree. Send them all. Send David Silva as well. Big up, Alf. If we sign Zubimendi, we need to comfort Hassan. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Liverpool fans got to hold that if we sign him. Yeah, nah, I'm buzzing now. I'm ready for this game on Saturday, man. I'm ready for it.
Big time. Big time, man. Buzzing.
Right, let me just see if there's anything else going on before we wrap it up.
I'll give you a little bit of a one that you can decide to take at face value or not. Or take it from me. I was told from someone, the same person who told me the Kyogo stuff for City.
Okay.
City I've been told this. Now, please, people, don't start just because I'm followed by Romano. Start the whole ITK bollocks. I've been told City have made a full.
Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after the ad break.
I've been told City have made formal contact with Gyökeres.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, you're capping, Bray.
No cap. Well, it might be cap, but I'm just telling what I've been told.
We've made formal contact with the Gyökeres. Whoa, bro, you can't just drop that on a bombazzo and not say anything else, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro?
Don't do that. Don't turn her off. No, don't blow this up. Don't blow this up, please.
Should I tweet it?
No.
Should I do it? City Extra style tweet and put Victor Gyökeres has been contacted by Manchester City brackets Hugh Murray.
No. I'm just telling you what I've been told. I always say I just tell you people what I've been told. I don't no one from the club tells me, someone else tells me, and that's that.
Yeah.
That's that.
This is your disclaimer, isn't it?
Disclaimer.
Okay. We're getting Gyökeres! Don't put your life savings on Gyökeres to join Man City, guys. You know what I mean? Put your cash on.
Have you seen the celebration of Cole that will be in a City shirt? That one. Have you not seen the way he does that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, like that. Oh, Cole, man.
I've seen it, man. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Imagine, yeah. And then Haaland can sit next to him and go like that, innit? Or whatever he does. What is it? Is it how you do it?
What? Are you dyslexic or something?
Oh, it's like that, isn't it? Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you go like that?
No, I forgot where they go, innit? Yo, yeah, these are crazy celebrations, man. Where we at with the what's it called? The Alan Shearer one where he just puts his fucking arm in the air, innit? You know what I mean? Like, bro, what the hell? What's going on, innit? Football's changed. All right, and guys, big up, man. There you go. Round it off with a little bit of a bombazzo there. Big up Craig as well for dropping the bombers in the chat all stream. Hugh is 100% correct. I confirmed that earlier in Jan. Summer, €60 million deal. What?
I don't know.
If
I
it's
don't
not
know anything
January,
about. I don't know. No, I don't know anything about logistics. I don't know anything about contracts. Anything about prices.
did you
I've
get
just
told whether it was January or the summer?
they're looking at January, maybe summer, but they would like January.
Like January. Okay.
And the only reason I know this is because I asked the same person about Kyogo. I was like, "Is there any chance City going for Kyogo in January?" And they're like, and the person said, "Nah, they've turned their attention to the Sporting Lisbon striker." And unless Sporting Lisbon have another striker that's not Gyökeres, I don't know.
Yeah, before we go, actually, I spoke about it a little bit on the stream today. What are you saying about that Evan Ferguson? Because you sent it to me last night on WhatsApp.
Oh, I would love. That's not happening now, but I'd love that. Evan Ferguson would be so sick, man. He'd clean up.
Like,
And you know what's so weird about it? Brighton are saying apparently allegedly that they're willing to loan out Enciso and Ferguson to get more game time. It's weird because Ferguson would get more game time at City than he would at Brighton.
yeah, he would. Yeah, because of the sheer amount of games.
Yeah, and just like we only have one striker. They
I
have.
think he's just
João
had pure
Pedro.
injuries issues, though, isn't it? He's only scored like 1 goal this year. He scored 6 last year. He's hardly
He
played.
scored for Ireland the other night.
What did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5-0.
Different game, mate. Different game.
Bro, you left yourself open for that one, Brett. Hold that. Catch you in the next one, people. Smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Get your comments in the comment section down below. And we'll catch you in the next one. By the way, go check out Hugh's video on HMTV. He's just done a video. It's uploaded. Go check that out. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys go smash that like button. WPEP in the comment section of that video. Man, I want to see in the comment section of this video, WPEP. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, people.